Alright guys, it's Rob, HNRA 42, and the man you see on the screen right now is Josh from the Urban Arm channel, and he is doing a sub appreciation giveaway. He is giving away that GoPro camera right there. But I'll tell you what, I'll just let him tell you what he's looking for.
It's not really a contest. I guess it is a contest because there will be a drawing. All you have to do to enter is obviously just be subscribed to my channel for one, and then just make a video response on. I want to know your passions outside of firearms. So for me, if you watch my channel, it's probably you can assume I'm into backpacking and hiking.
All right, so there you go. He just wants to know what we're passionate about, guys, outside of firearms, guns, ammunition, knives. For myself, I've thought about this for a long time, and there's so many things that I'm passionate about. My nieces, number one, my family, my dog. Man, my dog would have been I could have done a whole video on that. Helping people. I'm extremely passionate about helping others. But I wanted to think outside the box and something that you've never heard about me or didn't know about me at all. And it brought me to art. I think art is really cool. All types of art. And so I'm going to start off. I'm going to show you a few sculptures, and we'll pick it up from there. Alright, so we have lots of these kind of things sitting around our house all over the place on every shelf, and they're just, little sculptures. These aren't extremely expensive or nothing like that, but they're art, and we just really like them, and they are different. A lot of people come over and see them. Of course, they don't sit right here on the table like this, and it could be something as simple as this little sculpture here, and I just look at it and think, man, it's really, really cool. You're gonna notice that you do see a lot of coupling, and me and my wife we're best friends, man. I really married my best friend on the planet, and without really thinking about it, you'll kind of see that theme throughout. There's a couple more over here on the counter. These are a few that my father-in-law made by hand. I totally carved these whole things out, and they're wicked cool. This is a piece of marble, and he done these. That was a piece of coal from a lake we visited. There's the nieces that I was talking about that I'm extremely passionate about. This one, I've had a lot of people say, well, that looks like but anyway, this is so smooth. And it was just a big block, and he carved these, totally carved them out. They're just really neat, and so that's something that we really enjoy. All right, here's one of the oil paintings. Most of these that I'm going to show you guys are 3 foot by 4 foot, or 3.5 by 4.5. But they're big paintings. This thing pretty much covers up the entire wall. They're all oil paintings. They're all on canvas. And my wife is awesome. She knows each artist and so on and so forth. I'm not that great with remembering that kind of stuff, but I know what I like. And this one's a really cool piece. We got this one at an art show at a convention center. Okay, this one's in the kitchen as well. Most people know our kitchen's red. And so you're just looking at a black and white abstraction with a big red blob. Just a lot of feeling. You can stare at this and just really take a lot from it if you're an art person. So this one's one that her and I both looked at, instantly just related to, gotta have it. Alright, now these three are huge. You're looking at about 5 feet by almost 8 feet combined, and they are it starts with a tri. I can't remember what the name of that is again, but all these were made to kind of panel together. And they cover one of the entire walls almost in the living room, and they're really, really, really cool. But think about the time that went into that. I mean, all handmade, all super dope. Now these three crosses that I wanted to show you. They're not art like a sculpture or painting, but these were handmade as well. They were made from a copper, I think it was actually started as a copper nail or copper wire. Can't remember for sure. And they're just super dope. My father-in-law made those as well, and just something that we just totally appreciate, man. It's just cool. This is one some of you guys may be a little more familiar with. It's called The Creation of Life. It is by Michelangelo on the Sistine Chapels. And no, Michelangelo didn't paint this one. This artist did. But we bought it at another art show at a convention. And this one's really well done. I've seen this painting attempted by several people. And this one's a really, really good quality. The cracks came out really nice. The frame was, I bought the frame that day as well. But again, you're looking at 3 foot by, I want to say 4.5 feet, something like that. Pretty damn big canvas. We got a lot of this kind of stuff throughout our house as well, which is, you know, photography and screen printed and put together. But just something neat. This is in the office, and it's just a serenity type thing, but a little different than, again, a sculpture or a painting, but definitely art and something that we just think is really cool. And this is one of my favorites. It hangs above our bed. This one was done by H. Brody, which is an artist that I am a little bit familiar with. He does a lot of faceless type of settings. So anyway, this one's, again, 3 by 5, 3 foot by 5 foot, something of that nature, and just a perfect spot for it over the bed. It's impossible for me to show art and not show this thing. I just love that clock. I mean, not art in that fashion, but definitely some Pop's Quest art. So I want to say thanks again to Josh at Urban Armed, and thanks for the opportunity here, man. It was kind of cool to, like I said, step back a little bit, think outside the box. Check out his channel, guys. Check out his giveaway. Even if you don't enter this contest for some reason, check him out, man. Just a great guy, and I think you'll be, you know, very happy with what you find. You know, this was a little different than a lot of my videos, and I didn't take you through my whole house or show you. Yes, that's a cool piece behind you there too, buddy. Didn't take you through everything, show you all of our pieces. I mean, I really even couldn't. My wife rotates out a lot of our artwork depending on what season it is, and there's a lot of things that are in storage, but I'll do an update video sometime and show you some other things that are up at a different time. But I don't know, hope somebody found this interesting, and it was fun to make, fun to, like I said, think in a different way here. So that's my VR entry. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you around, fellas and sisters. Thank you, buddy. Check out Armored Arm.